Everybody pause.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Jus de Rose. On this channel we talk about fragrances, and today's video is about intoxicating fragrances. These are the perfumes that will leave a super sexy and powerful scent trail or sillage, so that when you wear these fragrances, people will notice you. I have 10 of these for you today, so let's get straight into the video. All right, so the first fragrance is starting off with a fragrance that is irresistible, Oud Satin Mood. This is your seducer, your temptress, the Black Widow of roses. Oud Satin Mood is an inviting yet dangerous jammy rose that is embellished with oud. Now the oud in this fragrance isn't too resinous or animalistic as some ouds have. It feels very clean, yet it adds a lot of depth and brings out the demonic character of the rose. You also have a little bit of vanilla, so you're gonna get more of added sweetness, also enhancing that jammy effect from the rose. And in the dry down, you're gonna get a touch of powder, which is gonna give a bit of a vintage feel to this perfume. Oud Satin Mood is unisex, so men and women can enjoy this fragrance equally, and this is a date night appropriate perfume. It also lasts a super long time, between 10 to 12 hours on your skin, and of course, well, the projection is the bomb. Lune Feline, the naturally seductive, sassy vanilla. This perfume is for those of you who are gourmand lovers, who love your vanilla fragrances, but you want to take it to the next level. This essentially is a vanilla to cardamom bomb. It opens with a huge blast of cardamom, and it is really natural smelling as well. It's as if you took those cardamom pods, you opened them up, you have the little seeds, put them in a mortar and pestle and crush them. That is what you'll get in the opening of this perfume. So you gotta like cardamom for this scent. And as it dries down, you're gonna get all the warmth of a really buttery vanilla. So this perfume smells very velvety and rich and refined. You are literally showering yourself in gold with this fragrance, because as you can see here, this perfume contains actual gold flakes within the bottle. So over the top, drop dead gorgeous, luxury at its finest. This fragrance will last again between 10 to 12 hours on your skin, and boy, is this sexy. With intoxicating fragrances, you might want to opt for something that is tasteful and refined. I mean, you may as well if all eyes are going to be on you. So how do you do that? Well, you reach out for Scherzo by Miller Harris. This fragrance is a refined and mesmerizing rose. And honestly, it is such an underrated compliment magnet. No one talks about this scent, or very few people do, yet every time I wear it, I get compliments. It's crazy. Scherzo has a lot of vibrancy, a pop, and some fresh, watery florals that is blended with some sort of berry-like sweetness from rose, all anchored by oud. And again, the oud in this scent is a really clean and actually fresh smelling oud. So again, super refined and uplifting, yet it adds so much character to this scent. It's alluring, it's sophisticated, and definitely signature scent worthy. Out of this world sillage, pure power in a bottle, let me introduce you to Oud for Greatness by Initio Parfum Privé. The sillage is magnetizing. This fragrance will hypnotize your senses to the point where you're almost in trance. It is such a bold and powerful sweet oud perfume. Now, unlike other sweet oud fragrances that are often made with rose, there's no rose in this scent, or florals really. It is essentially a spicy oud with some nutmeg and some saffron predominantly. So you're gonna get a little bit of sweetness from the saffron perhaps, or from some added aroma molecule that will be reminiscent of the sweetness in Baccarat Rouge by Maison Francis Kurkdjian. Now, don't let it deter you from the scent if you don't like Baccarat Rouge, because Oud for Greatness is an entirely different perfume, and the oud in this is very dry and masculine. If Great Gatsby had a fragrance, Oud for Greatness would be it. It is an enchanting scent, one that is super charismatic and ultra sexy. And what about an extraordinary scent? Extraterrestrial even. I certainly get those vibes with Rosendo Mateu N.5. I purchased a little sample here off of Instagram / their websites, where you can get a discovery set, and that's how I got my hands on this bottle. So Rosendo Mateu N.5 is a ambery vanilla that is complemented with musk and some creamy floral undertones. It's a really unique and unusual scent because you have some sort of burnt rubber notes, which can be a little bit polarizing, but blended with this creaminess of florals, the sweetness of vanilla, it works really well. So this perfume smells really mystical, alien almost, but in like a really good way. Rosendo Mateu N.5 is a cozy and enveloping fragrance, but not in a comforting or anti-sexy way. Quite the contrary, actually. This perfume is very sensual and has a lot of oomph to it. It will also last around 10 hours on your skin, well, and of course, the sillage is stunning. All right, dialing up the intensity with Black Phantom by Kurkdjian. This fragrance smells like chocolate-covered coffee beans infused with vetiver, a really nutty and smoky vetiver. For those of you who aren't familiar with vetiver, it is actually a perennial grass where the scent itself is extracted from the roots, and that scent has a smoky, earthy, a little bit damp feel to it too. And actually, vetiver is present in a lot of masculine fragrances. It's typically more of a masculine note and adds a lot of elegance to a perfume. Now, how is it done in Black Phantom? It is really dark, mysterious, and dirty, but like in a really good way, and it just is perfect in this scent. It is embellished as well with some rum and some really warm vanilla to add that enhanced sweetness. Black Phantom is a racy, indulgent treat and also a coffee fix for the coffee lovers. Next, we have a captivating fragrance that is Ambre Platine by L'Orga Parfum. Ambre Platine smells like a fruity caramel amber with some light florals dipped in almond milk. Sounds delicious, right? Well, it certainly is. So it has a really rich, velvety texture. It is extremely round and very smooth. Overall, it has a very cocooning and reassuring feel about it. And I would say, if you are a fan of culinary, so edible vanillas, this is a perfume that you need to get your hands on. Again, the brand does samples. That's where I bought my samples. You can purchase it on their website, and I'll put all of the links down below for you to check out if you're interested in the scent. If you're feeling adventurous and want to venture out of your comfort zone, you should try Black Afgano by Rosendo Mateu. This is a mysterious and edgy, woody dominant perfume. You're gonna get some dark woods in this scent that are very dry, and you'll also have some form of herbaceous, smoky facet that is reminiscent of hashish. You heard it right. This perfume has a note of hashish, but of course it's made very refined. In the dry down, you're gonna get a soapy, clean powderiness, which is really unusual for a fragrance that starts off very smoky and daring. This is a fragrance for those of you who want something a little bit different in your wardrobe. Now I will say, you have to be in the mood to wear this perfume. It's not an everyday type of scent. It's to wear on special occasions if you want to smell a little bit more unique. An intoxicating fragrance must be terribly addictive, just like Oud Jaune Intense by Fragrance du Bois. This is your beach goddess, sun worshipper of a fragrance. It smells of pineapple blended with exotic florals and oud. Now, to be frank, I don't get much oud in this fragrance. It's really in a supporting role. I mainly get these really gorgeous, sexy, exotic florals. You have a really heady jasmine, as well as monoi, which is gonna give you that sun tan, warm, balmy sort of vibe, as well as ylang ylang. And ylang ylang actually has a lot of fruitiness in this scent. You have sort of a banana type undertone, which when blended with the pineapple, it's gonna give you a tutti frutti bubblegum feeling, which is super fun and just so nice to wear when you wanna have a bit of a feeling of escape. This is a type of scent that can work all year round. Of course, it will work probably the best in warmer weather, but say it is raining, it's disgusting and cold, and you want a fragrance that will put a smile on your face and bring you to the beach, Oud Jaune Intense is a one that I like to reach out for. You're gonna get around 8 to 10 hours wear on your skin, and this fragrance leans more towards feminine. Now I know that Fragrance du Bois is quite a pricey fragrance, so of course a fragrance like this is quite an investment. Now they do discovery sets, which actually does include that perfume like this. There's 10 fragrances within this set, and you can discover some of the best sellers, including Oud Jaune Intense. So again, I will link this down below if you're interested. And finally, you want a fragrance that is electrifying, that will make your senses tingle. Say hello to Side Effect by Initio Parfum Privé. This is a sweet, boozy tobacco scent. Just imagine for a minute, if you took a shot of rum that is coated with cinnamon. It is warm, it is sweet, and it's addictive. You want more. That is exactly what Side Effect will have on you, and also on others when you wear this fragrance. It is super addictive. It is sweet. I will say it is very sweet. It's cloying, it's strong, but I guess you probably want that, right? And for the performance, it is beast mode, of course. You probably know this by now when you watch my channel. It will project monstrously and will also stay again for a solid 12 hours on your skin. So that was Side Effect by Initio Parfum Privé. And this concludes today's video. I hope you enjoyed this new little format. Let me know in the comments down below if you'd like to see more of those videos. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, spread the fragrant love.